The school bell rang, echoing across the neighborhood. A new morning, a new start for everyone. But for Olivia, it was the most nervous morning of her life. She stood in front of the big gate of Greenfield Elementary School, her fingers clutching the straps of her little backpack tightly. Her heart thumped so loudly she could almost hear it. Everything was new: the building, the teachers, the faces. She had just moved to this town because her father got a new job, and she missed her old school, her friends, and even her favorite teacher, Miss Clara. As she took her first step inside, Olivia whispered to herself, "I can do this." But deep down, she wasn't so sure. The classroom was bright and colorful, filled with chatter and laughter. Children were showing each other their new lunchboxes, stickers, and drawing books. Olivia quietly found an empty seat at the back. She hoped everyone, this is Olivia. She just moved here. Let's make her feel welcome. The children smiled politely, but the moment the teacher turned around, they went back to their little groups, whispering and giggling. At lunchtime, Olivia sat alone at a corner table. She opened her lunchbox and sighed. Her mom had packed her favorite sandwich, but it didn't taste the same. She saw a group of kids laughing nearby: Liam, Mia, and Jack. They seemed to be having fun, telling jokes and sharing snacks. She wished she could join them, but she didn't know how. Days passed, and Olivia stayed quiet. She followed all the rules, listened carefully, and did her homework neatly. But still, no one really talked to her. One afternoon, during art class, something unexpected happened. Mrs. Green asked the students to draw a picture about kindness. Olivia's eyes lit up. She loved drawing. It was her way of expressing feelings she couldn't say out loud. She drew a picture of a little girl sharing her friend umbrella with a stranger on a rainy day. When Mrs. Green saw it, she smiled and said, "This is beautiful, Olivia. Everyone, come look at this. See how she showed kindness through art." For the first time, Olivia felt seen. A few students gathered around her desk and admired her drawing. "Wow, that's really good," Mia said. Liam nodded. "You're good at art. Maybe you can help us with the poster for the school garden project." Olivia's face brightened with joy. "I'd love to," she replied softly. From that day on, things started to change. She worked with Mia, Liam, and Jack on the project, painting flowers and trees on the poster. They laughed, shared crayons, and even traded snacks. Olivia was finally starting to feel like she belonged. But just as things were getting better, a small challenge tested her new friendships. One morning, while everyone was rushing to class, he snapped. Everyone in class looked at her, and Olivia felt her cheeks burn. She apologized, but Liam ignored her for the rest of the day. That night, Olivia couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about what happened. Her mom noticed her quietness and sat beside her. "What's bothering you, sweetheart?" she asked. Olivia told her everything. Her mom smiled gently and said, "Making mistakes doesn't make you bad, Olivia. What matters is how you fix them. Be honest, be kind, and everything will fall into place." The next day, Olivia came to school early. She had washed Liam's shirt and even added a small drawing of a smiley flower on a note that said, "I'm really sorry. I'll be more careful next time." When Liam saw it, he smiled. "It's okay, Olivia. I overreacted. Thanks for fixing it." That small moment taught Olivia a big lesson. Saying sorry and taking responsibility can make things right again. Weeks went by, and Olivia grew more confident. Her teachers noticed how organized she was, how she always helped others clean up after class, and how she encouraged her friends to never give up. When someone forgot their lunch, Olivia would share hers. When someone made a mistake, she reminded them that everyone learns differently. Her kindness spread like sunshine. Then came the annual school competition, a teamwork challenge where groups had to build something creative using recycled materials. Olivia's team decided to make a model city that showed good habits, cleanliness, kindness, and honesty. They built houses, roads, and little figures showing people helping each other. It was hard work, and sometimes the team disagreed. But Olivia kept everyone calm. "Let's listen to each other," she'd say, remembering her mother's words. Good teamwork means good listening. When they presented their project, the judges were impressed. "This city doesn't just show creativity," one of them said. The class cheered, and for the first time, Olivia's heart felt completely full. She wasn't just the new girl anymore. She was part of something bigger. At the end of the year, during the school assembly, Mrs. Green announced a special award. This year's Good Habit Award goes to someone who taught us all the power of kindness, honesty, and friendship, Olivia. The whole hall clapped as she walked up to the stage, her eyes glistening with tears. She looked at her friends, her teacher, and the shining faces around her. After the ceremony, as the students left the hall, Mia asked, "Olivia, how did you stay so positive when things were tough?" Olivia smiled and said softly, "When I first came here, I wanted others to be kind to me. But then I realized it starts with me. You have to give what you want to receive." The sun was setting outside, painting the sky golden. Olivia stood near the school gate, the same place she had once been scared to walk through. But now she felt proud and strong. She had learned that good habits like kindness, honesty, and patience don't just make you a good student. They make you a good person. As she waved goodbye to her friends, the scene faded into the gentle voice of a narrator. And that's how Olivia's new school became not just a place to learn lessons, but a place where kindness grew in every heart. But as the narrator's voice softened, a small detail lingered. Something Olivia didn't yet know. A new student was arriving the next day, nervous and quiet, just like she once was. And the teacher had chosen Olivia to help welcome them. That's where her next story begins.